Hello guys, this is a new video, a little bit of a new setup as well, but I've got something that I want to explain about self-beliefs. Do you have limiting self-beliefs that are causing you pain, causing you suffering, causing you to not be able to stick to your habits, to get the job that you want, to get the life that you want, to stay consistent with the gym, whatever it may be? I need you to understand this principle, right? So I'm going to put this on screen right now. I'm going to explain this to you from my terms, from my experience. This is a diagram of what I've just drawn out to work out myself from my own self-beliefs, from like past my own self-belief. So I've had the fear of judgment. This, right, would cause me to be scared to speak. Whatever, that's an arrow. Because I'm scared to speak, I will have no personality. And I had no personality. I didn't want people to know who I was, how I spoke, what I thought, if I fucking thought. I wanted to be... I didn't want people to ask questions about me. I didn't want people to know about me. And people don't ask questions, right? And if people don't ask questions, I cannot be judged. Because I can't be judged, that excludes the fear of judgment. I cannot get judged if I can't be judged, if I have no personality. If I have no personality, I will not speak. And I don't speak because of the fear of judgment. Speaking is very vulnerable. It allows people to grasp your personality, what you think. They can disagree with you, they can agree with you, they can think you're funny, you're not funny. It's a vulnerable thing to do, is speak. So I've always had this fear of speaking. I would be quiet my whole life because I've been judged. We are scared of the fear of judgment because we have self-judgment. In our minds, you know, you're walking the streets and you see someone, you're judging someone. Sometimes you don't like what they're wearing, you don't like whatever, what they're doing, you don't like it, you're judging them. So that judgment, you're actually judging yourself with that judgment. And the more you judge other people, the more you judge yourself. This makes you insecure. And that is a self-belief. Self-judgment is a self-belief. It comes from a self-belief that you're not good enough, you're weird, whatever it is. And where does the self-belief come from? Your childhood, right? So the next step, how do we change this? How do we change? We change, first we have to become aware. And how do we become aware? We journal and we meditate. Through meditation, we notice the thoughts, our like negative thoughts, positive thoughts, our mindlessness, like when we go off being mindless and just, you know, when our mind just runs off, we can't be present. And through journaling, we can process emotions, ideas, and start to reflect and ask ourselves reflective questions. Okay, why do I think this? Oh, how am I this? Why am I being so negative? Whatever. We start to reflect, we process all these stuff. Through these both, from doing these both practices, developing to notice the thoughts of mindlessness, to process emotions and ideas, reflecting, this develops our awareness. And through awareness, now we can develop a positive self-belief. Because we've developed where this belief has come from, the fear of judgment. I was scared of being judged. Now I can change my self-belief that's more positive. How do we do this? We tell ourselves this positive self-belief, the person that we want to be, the person that we want to become, the traits that we want to develop. We tell ourselves this: oh, I'm confident, I can speak, I'm very good at speaking, I'm very good at holding eye contact. Okay, so this is that positive self-belief that we want to develop, that we want to take into our life, so we can go and create a business on ourselves, so we can become an entrepreneur and we can make our own business, our own life. We have to be confident. We have to be able to have the ability to speak. We have to, push ourselves out of our comfort zone to seek new information and new experiences to develop ourselves. So we have to create this new self-belief. So we'll tell ourselves this, we'll tell ourselves this, we'll tell ourselves this, and we'll keep telling ourselves until we believe it. You might say, well, you're just deluding yourself, and maybe you might be hypnotizing yourself. Whatever it is, you have to be able to tell yourself this until you believe it. And how do you cement this self-belief? How do you go out and make sure that you aren't delusional? Because you can say you're confident, and then your friend can say, no, I don't really think you are confident. You don't do anything that shows that you're confident. Think of that. Shows that you're confident. You have to go out and prove yourself right. You're telling yourself you are confident, that you have the ability to speak. You are good at speaking. So you will go out and do things that confirm this self-belief. This is where it starts. It all starts with the awareness of being aware, okay, I've got this self-belief. I want to change this self-belief so I can develop myself, so I can develop the skills and push myself out of my comfort zone. This is where it all starts. If you want to become successful, if you want a wife, if you want to change your life, if you want a certain life, if you want that life, whatever it may be, cars, whatever. If you want this life, this dream life that's in your head, you have to notice your self-beliefs, tell yourself this new positive self-belief, and then this will make you go out of your way to seek information, to seek wisdom, to push yourself out of your comfort zone, to develop yourself so you can confirm this new self-belief, this positive self-belief. What did you do before? You got told that you weren't good at speaking, or you didn't have the space to be able to speak. So naturally, I just thought, I didn't have that space to speak. I wasn't able to be listened to. So I naturally developed this self-belief that I can't speak, that I'm not good at speaking because I get judged. All this, yeah? So I developed this, and I have to notice this so I can change it. We have to be able to know where it's come from, to be aware of it, to develop our awareness, and we can then we can change it. Now I can become the person that I want to be. I'm speaking, I'm doing my self-belief is, I'm doing the action right now, is confirming that this action is confirming my self-belief. See, I can't fucking speak. But with time, it comes. With practice, it comes. I might still be shit at speaking sometimes, but with time, with practice, with pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, with knowing that eventually you are going to get there. You're going to get there. You're not going to fuck up and stutter and all this sort of shit that's going on. And this is how we become the person that we want to be. This stuff isn't cool. This stuff isn't sexy. This isn't, going to the gym and you get a nice body. This is the not so sexy stuff. But this is the stuff that we have to do to develop ourselves, to develop our inner self. We have to develop our mind, the way we think about ourselves, so we can become the person we want to be and get the life that we want. This is the stuff that we have to do if you are anxious, if you are nervous, if you aren't, naturally good at something. That will most of the time come from your self-beliefs. That will come from your childhood, come from your parents, your school, your friends in school, teachers, your job that you can develop. I could develop a new self-belief today if I go to a different job and they don't think I'm worth anything. I'll start to think that I'm not worth anything. You will think you're dumb, you'll think you're stupid, and you will act out just as you think. You have to develop this new self-belief. You have to tell yourself, make yourself delusional, hypnotize yourself to thinking you are confident, you are sexy, you are athletic, aesthetic, whatever the belief that you want to develop. You're sick of feeling shit, you're sick of feeling anxious, scared, then we'll need to become aware and do the work first, so we can then change it to the more positive self-belief. Then we can go out and confirm this self-belief by taking action, by doing the things that are going to confirm this self-belief. We're going to push ourselves out of our comfort zone. If you've been scared of speaking in front of thousands of people, post videos of you speaking. Go on stage and do something to confirm this self-belief that you are good at speaking, to change that self-belief, to cement it. This is it. This is all I have for this video. So I hope this helped. I hope this helps you get the life that you want, because that's truly what this channel is going to be about. It's helping you get to where you want to be, financially, physically, and mentally. That's my desire. Hope this helps.